Methodology of Tawarruq. By Tawarruq is a type of sale and purchase in which three or more parties are involved. It is an alternative to buy-in now, which has sparked much debate among Islamic academics, particularly those from the Middle East. The use of the Tawarruq concept in BIMB personal financing has provided a fresh perspective to Islamic financing in Malaysia, which has been heavily contested by foreigners. Murabahah and Tawarruq were utilized as a product in the specific transaction in this sort of Islamic finance. To guarantee uniformity in ideas and practice, the functioning of Tawarruq in Malaysia is monitored by the Sharia Committee. This study used a legal research method to compare the legitimacy of Tawarruq based on various points of view and fatwa. Analytical and critical investigation will also be conducted in order to incorporate both items in banking practice. Financial impact in Tawarruq. Tawarruq is a type of sale and buy agreement. As a result, any violation of Sharia compliance in contract papers and sale and by executive will render the transaction between the bank and the client or other external party null and void. For example, if a bank accidentally executes a postponed sale of a commodity to a client based on cost price, the bank is not entitled to record the projected profit of the transaction, which is the bank's deferred revenue. Inappropriate contract execution may potentially result in the bank asset being derecognized. For example, in the offer and acceptance, the commodity selling price is lower than the cost price of the product, which is the primary amount of financing supplied to the client. Collateralizing is one of the strategies used to secure credit exposure in credit standard practice, which is also used to Tawarruq-based financing. Nonetheless, any carelessness about collateral pledging control will have an influence on the bank's recovery when an account is in default if the bank is not authorized to claim or recover the implementation of Tawarruq. Following the BNM resolution acceptance, Islamic banks in Malaysia began to provide Tawarruq-based products, primarily for financing to suit client demand and Sharia criteria. The guidelines aim to shorten the time it takes for financing institutions to introduce new products or make change to existing one, as well as to promote good risk management practice in managing and controlling product risk by ensuring appropriate risk assessment and mitigation during the product development and marketing stage. Furthermore, reinforce the consumer's duty of care to guarantee that the goods created and sold are in line with the requirements, researches, and financial capabilities of the target consumer categories. Prior to the Sharia Committee debate, all Sharia concepts are thoroughly studied. There is an excellent method in place to continuously monitor Sharia compliance of items. Finally, it should send the necessary information to BNM via the product approval and repository system. Next, the value of Tawarruq. By Tawarruq is a type of financing based on al-murabahah and al-wakalah principle. This principle is also used in the majority of Islamic financial instruments. By Tawarruq is a personal financing alternative to riba-based loan, and it is used in conjunction with al-murabahah and al-wakalah contract. Also, customers can make regular monthly payment to help them balance their monthly expense. However, Islamic bank will levy or charge based on the bank's current cost of funds. These costs range from one Islamic bank to the next. Unlike conventional loans, which are based on the base lending rate, Islamic loans are based on the base financing rate, which is which can be altered by the bank based on current market condition but not higher than the ceiling rate, which is the maximum profit earned by Islamic loans.